Hi everyone, and welcome to today's discussion on the benefits of 3D immersive learning and how educators can get started using virtual worlds in the classroom. Do you remember when students were so excited to start the school day? They were filled with joy and anticipation about the year. A little later into the year, though, something funny happens. Something's changed in the attitudes towards school. Students begin to lose interest and motivation. What in the world happened? Well, today's students live in a digital society. Cell phones, computers, iPads, and video games produce techie teens and tweens. Technology's everywhere around them in their natural daily lives. Today's students demand a learning environment that is natural to them, and yes, for today's students, technology is natural. Going into many of today's classrooms does not feel natural at all to most students. Technology rules. What we want our students to think about is that technology is awesome, not in the sense that they have endless technology rules themselves being imposed. Today's 21st century students are exposed to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, MySpace, photo sharing, mobile phones, online gaming, chat, and the list goes on and on. What we want to do is make these outside technologies that are in their daily life become more natural in the classroom environment. Because in our classrooms, students are given old tools and expected to produce new results. In reality, our students are dreaming of new ways to express themselves, invent new worlds, and create in new ways. So it's time for a new approach. Einstein once said, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." It's time for us to take a hard look at an innovative and successful new approach using immersive virtual worlds to help strengthen core concepts and help our kids learn. But what exactly is immersive learning? Well, immersive learning is an integrated approach using 3D virtual worlds across multiple curricular domains. It's engaging, interactive, imaginative, social, and it's results-driven. K-12 immersive teaching and learning in today's classrooms must also integrate these natural technologies to leverage them to produce motivated learners. But what holds many educators back? Well, we like to call it negative self-talk. Teachers think, well, even if I had a virtual world, what would I do with my students? Or, it's too hard, the virtual world technology is very complicated, it's going to take me months to even do a simple world. Or, it's too expensive, the cost to bring my entire class into a virtual world would never get approved in our budget, I don't have any time, and beyond that, I have no training. How can I expect to use a virtual world when I don't even know how to use it myself? But the good news is, your success is waiting. Willow Star 3D can help. With over a decade of experience and success pioneering the use of 3D immersive learning with students, we truly know what works and what doesn't in these 3D immersive spaces. Our virtual worlds cross content boundaries. Students can do worlds that are related to social studies, literature, and science worlds as well. Students can assume historical identities, and they can immerse themselves in historical time periods. There's 4 reasons we want you to consider why you should use immersive education in the classroom. Number 1, immersive learning allows kids to interact and collaborate to achieve common goals. We all know that collaborative strategies in the face-to-face setting are an ideal learning process for students, but taken into an immersive environment, they're also highly successful. Number 2, it allows you to teach and apply 21st century skills in an engaging and ever-evolving virtual world. Number 3, students can create and change the 3D virtual world as they create digital stories and literature projects. And lastly, Immersive learning addresses higher order thinking skills. There are several reasons why our approach has been successful with our students. Number one, the constructivist approach is utilized inside our immersive worlds. It maximizes student interactivity within the setting. Custom avatars are also utilized, which gives students control over their own virtual identity. Suspension of reality is a really successful strategy to allow students the sense of actually being there even when they're in remote locations. And immersive education grabs and holds students' attention and engages them the same way that today's best video games engage our students. Our curriculum is integrated, and we utilize a theory of creativity which we've coined the I Can theory. It involves the Ignite component, where students are brainstorming and visualizing what can be, the Create component, where they co-create the environment, the Audience component, where all of the virtual projects that they create have a dedicated audience, which gives them accountability and excitement for the things that they create. The New Products component, where they're creating and shaping their ideas into new virtual world projects, and going into the New Learning component, where it's addressing the higher level thinking of Bloom's taxonomy. So we're always trying to get our students to think towards the highest level of thinking and imaginative thinking towards the top layer of Bloom's taxonomy. Learning is a social experience for students, and inside our immersive virtual worlds, it has many social benefits where students are co-creating the worlds with their peers and their classmates. Students can import pictures, import movies, create their own content, and students love immersive education for the creative aspects and the creative expression it allows them. Willow Star believes giving students a chance to create their own custom avatar is one of the key components that need to occur. And being allowed to use your imagination and create your own identity is very important for the learning process. We provide our students with many different types of avatars, avatar tool sets, and this allows students to create and customize their avatar based on the project being done. So we can help make your immersive education project a success. We will consult with you to find out what your needs are and then recommend the most appropriate virtual world product to use. We'll provide you with the initial training and professional development to get your project off to an excellent start. But more importantly, we don't leave you in the lurch once you sign up for an immersive education project with you. We provide ongoing in-world support. You also don't need to worry about setting up a complicated virtual world or how you're going to host it. We'll do all of that technical aspects for you and your school. We allow you to connect with other Willow Star teachers and classrooms to collaborate with for immersive education virtual world projects. We also provide you with professional development at all stages of your project. We provide live webinars, on-site training, and ongoing in-world support to help you every step of the way. It's also a really important aspect to collaborate and connect with other Willow Star subscribers throughout the world. So cultural identities and cultural projects are really a wonderful immersive project you might want to consider with your classroom. So to get involved, go ahead and explore our website and understand that we've taken all of the hard legwork out of the equation, and we've spent years demonstrating the success of our learning with our own core students in the Willow Star 3D program. Some of the offerings that we're now taking out into the schools involve 3 specific programs. Avatar Storytellers is our immersive virtual writing program for grades 4 through 8. History Teleporters is an immersive virtual social studies program that addresses key core social studies themes by immersing students in historically accurate time periods and historical role-playing scenarios. And lastly, Virtual Habitats is an immersive science world that addresses key STEM themes for science. So go ahead and immerse your classroom today. Visit our websites at willowstar3d.com or avatarstorytellers.com, or email us for your free consultation today. We look forward to seeing you in 3